This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We are here in London. Yesterday was the press conference. Today is the media day, the surprise package of the 22nd of February card. Brad, how are you, mate?
I'm all good, mate. Yeah, happy to be here. Happy to be on this massive card. I don't know what I'm doing here, like, but yeah, very happy.
Yeah, look, back end of last year, it got announced the full card, or what we thought was the full card, anyway, and it was dubbed as the best card of all time, stacked from top to bottom. And then yesterday, get the announcement that you've made it, mate. You've made the cut. Yeah, where did this all come about?
Now it's the best card of all time. It was on the borderline, but yeah, it's last minute job, mate. Got the call Wednesday night. Do you fancy it? Yeah, let's go. Got confirmed Friday night, and yeah, you know, here we are. But you know, I was when this card got announced, I was sat at home on the couch seeing it. I was like, mate, that is one of the best fight cards I've ever seen. You know, I can't wait. I'm gonna sit at home from 4 o'clock. I'm gonna watch the lot, and yeah, now I'm here. Now I'll be on at 4 or half 3 or something. Yeah, early doors.
Yeah, yesterday when you were sitting at that table and you look around, Oscar De La Hoya's up there, Shakur Stevenson's up there, Better BF, Bivol. I could go on and on and on. You must have thought, fucking hell, how'd I get here?
Yeah, well, my train was delayed, so I got in late. So they just threw me on the end. Everyone was sat down, and then they'd go through and they'd say, like you say, Shakur Stevenson. I go, fucking hell, I forgot he was on. And then they go, Oscar De La Hoya. I was like, fucking hell, is he here? Like, I was just scanning and thinking, mate, what am I doing on the end here? But you know what? Like yesterday, I was a little bit like, it's just mad, there's all these fighters. But woke up today and it's like, this is where I want to be. Like, this is where I feel I can get to. And, you know, it's not that I'm out of place. There's great fighters up there, but that's what I want to do at the end of the day. So, you know, this is where I feel like I belong or I will belong.
Do you feel like you're pleased that you got that kind of opportunity yesterday to surround yourself with all those fighters? So then when you do get there fight week, it won't be new to you. You'll feel like you do belong there and you are in amongst it.
Yeah, of course, definitely. Like, I mean, like everyone knows me. Like, yes, I'm a professional fighter. You know, I do it for a living. But before that, mate, I'm a boxing fan. Like, I sit at home every weekend. I watch every show. I'm on Twitter talking rubbish. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. I love it. So to be surrounded by fighters that I get excited about their fights. I sit down and watch them. Like, you know, I am blessed. But on the other hand, you know, I've got a job to do. You know, it's not about them. It's about me. So yeah, you know, I'm lucky to be here. But like you say, mate, I've got a job to do, and you know, that's what I'm focused on.
Yeah, I want to talk about like the kind of last 12 to 18 months. Felt like he was riding a crested wave. Took a loss, and then kind of we didn't hear from you for a bit, and then I watched your last fight. You've moved up in weight, and it feels like this is the next chapter of your career. But did you kind of feel you was getting a bit left out to dry at some points of your career in the past 12 months?
Yeah, in a way, you know, like, you know, I don't think even in, like, you know, people have watched me, like, I entertain no matter what, you know what I mean? Any fight, even the Denny fight, you know what I mean? Like, round 9, you know, people are saying one of the fights of the year, this and that, like, you know, I've had first round knockouts, you know, I've had fight of the year contender with Jasmine. Like, I entertain, you know what I mean? I feel like I deserve, like, to be on big shows. I feel like that's what my performance is, even the loss, you know, I've shown. But it is what it is, mate, you know what I mean? Like, if don't cry about it, shouldn't have lost, and I'll still be on them big shows. So, you know, at the end of the day, moved coach with my new team now, moved out of Manchester, you know, living near my new gym, and just keeping the head down, mate, training twice a day. Lucky that my manager Steve Woods kept me active on his shows, and you know, I've had 6 fights now at my new weight, I think. You know, I had 4 last year, 4 wins, 4 knockouts. I feel good, and I know the level of opposition is miles away from this, or miles away from where I want to be competing at. But hey, no one was giving me a chance to get in with these kids. You know, I accepted fights, you know, against good kids, and for whatever reason, you know, they never come off. So, you know, I've been staying active. I've been doing what I had to do. I'm very lucky that, you know, I've had sponsors supporting me. Otherwise, you know, Tyler Denny wage that was gone long ago. You know what I mean? I would have been on my ass. So, you know, I'm lucky that, you know, I've been able to carry on training full time, and I just knew something was going to come up eventually. And you know, I've been training all Christmas. I don't train all Christmas. Come on. So, you know what I mean? Like, I just knew something was going to come up, and, you know, I didn't think it was going to be this by no means, but, you know, the opportunity's there, and, you know, plan on grabbing it with both hands.
Can you take confidence away from the Tyler Denny fight, seeing what Tyler Denny went on to do?
In a way, but like I went into the Denny fight knowing how good Tyler was. You know, a lot of people didn't maybe underestimate him. Like, I knew how good he was, but it just wasn't my night, mate. It just wasn't my night. Like everyone has off days. You know what I mean? Like bad days. Like I had mine. Sold out Manchester Arena live on Sky Sports. Fucking got me a punch into there. But like, hey, it happens. You know what I mean? Best thing that ever happened to me. Best thing that ever happened to me, honestly. And you know, I think when I look back at the end of my career, it's going to be the turning point. It's going to be the turning point, that loss, and I'll be saying thank you, Tyler Denny.
Let's talk about your opponent then. Advised by LENNOX LEWIS, he's been heavily involved in his career. Legend, obviously, don't even need to speak about Lennox, what he's done in the sport, and he's put a lot of energy into this fighter. So, realistically, they're probably picking you to lose. They've probably got you on this card to lose, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Lennox, mate. All that energy you put into him, I'm sorry. But it is what it is, mate. You know, like, it's how the game works. They're going to want this kid on the cards. The big man will come at all the shows. You know what I mean? It's how it works. I know how it works. But, you know, I'm here to upset the odds. And to me, like, they've probably got me in to lose. They'll probably have me as a bit of an underdog. But I don't see it like that, mate. I really don't. Like, he's a good kid, but I'm a good kid, and you know, if they watching fights from when I was on Sky, you know what I mean, I'm gonna make a big mistake because I'm a different kid now. I'm a different kid, and that's why, you know, I feel like I belong at this level. And you know, when I don't just plan on getting the win, you know, I want to, on a show with so many top elite fighters, man, I want to try and steal the show. I want to be the knockout that they're talking about, or the fight that they're talking about, and it's a big ask in it, but I'll give it a go.
When you look at what His Excellency's done, and when he takes certain likings to fighters, and you've only got to look at Mark Chamberlain before he took that loss to Josh Badley. Ishmael Davis, even though he took the loss, it was on short notice, and then he got another opportunity. You've got to take this opportunity with both hands, and it can open more doors on Riyadh season cards.
Yeah, of course, mate. That's the plan, and like you say, His Excellency, mate, I got ripped yesterday, by the way, because my little lisp when I was 10 years old come out when I said His Excellency. So I need to get it right now, otherwise I'll be getting terrified by everyone again.
He's standing all right there, Brad. He's standing all right there.
But, mate, he's a boxing fan. Yeah. He's a boxing fan. He loves good fights. He loves knockouts. You know, he loves wars. And me, look no further. Do you know what I mean? Like, I deliver, like I've just said, even in the fights where I lost or whatever, you know, before that, I'm entertaining to watch. I know I'm entertaining to watch, and you know, that's down to me to go and put on a show, either being a great fight, you know, a devastating knockout, whatever. But you know, I want him to sit up and take note and say, "Hang on a minute, who's this kid who we got him to get beat?" You know, Lennox won't be coming to the shows anymore. For God's sake, we'll have to get him back.
Last one. How have you filled out into this weight? It looks like now, kind of naturally making this weight. How did you ever make middleweight?
Ask myself, mate, every day. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. But it's nice, mate. It's nice, and I think it's took me this long in my career to, like, the advantage that you think you get. It's minuscule. It's not an advantage at all. You know what I mean? Like, I used to be miserable, mate. I used to not look forward going to the gym. I used to have layers on. I used to have hot baths. You know, like, mate, I'm happy. I love what I do anyway. But mate, I go to the gym now. I love what I do. Wake up every day with a big smile on my face, and this is me, boxing journeyman on small law shows. You know what I mean? And now, like, imagine how happy I'm going to be over the next 6 weeks. Yeah, I'm going to be buzzing. So, mate, this is me now. Feel great at the weight, more food in me, feel strong. You know, don't have to cut loads to make weight, and say a happy fight is a dangerous fighter, man. I feel dangerous. Feel dangerous at the moment.
Excellent, Brad. Thank you very much for speaking to IFLTV. 6.5 weeks to go. We'll see you.